Is it possible to run an emulator without virtualization?
Hello viewers! Today, we're going to talk about a fascinating topic in the world of computing, emulators. A burning question on many minds is it possible to run an emulator without virtualization? Let's dive deep and unravel this mystery.
What is an emulator?
An emulator is a piece of software that allows one computer system, known as the host, to behave like another computer system, known as the guest. Emulators make it possible for software specifically designed for the guest system to run on the host system.
And what is virtualization?
Virtualization refers to the act of creating a virtual version of something, like hardware, storage devices, network resources, or even an operating system. In a computing context, it often means running multiple operating systems on a single physical machine.
Is emulation the same as virtualization?
While both emulation and virtualization aim to run software in environments other than their native ones, they are fundamentally different. Emulation mimics the entire hardware, so the software doesn't know it's not running on the original device. This might come at the cost of performance since everything is being faked. Virtualization, on the other hand, runs the software directly on the host's physical hardware. A virtual machine might think it has access to physical hardware, but there's an underlying layer, hypervisor, that's managing and allocating the real hardware resources.
Can we run emulators without virtualization?
Yes, absolutely. Emulators do not inherently rely on virtualization. As mentioned earlier, emulators replicate the behavior of entire hardware devices. They translate the guest system's calls into something the host system can understand, which doesn't necessarily involve creating virtual instances of physical hardware. A classic example is game console emulators, such as those for the NES or PlayStation. These emulators mimic the behavior of the consoles, allowing games to be played on PCs without any form of virtualization. To wrap it up, while emulators and virtualization might seem similar on the surface, they serve different purposes and work in distinct ways. It is indeed possible, and quite common, to run emulators without the need for virtualization. We hope this video shed light on the intriguing world of emulators and helped clear up some common misconceptions. Until next time, happy computing!